control my fingers, I can't control my brain. Oh no, oh, 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 oh. So when it's 24 hours to go, I won't be sedated. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. I won't be sedated. Just put me in a wheelchair, get me on a plane. Hurry, 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 before I go insane. I can't control my fingers, I can't control my brain. Oh no, oh, 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 oh. So when it's 24 hours to go, I won't be sedated. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. I won't be sedated. Just put me in a wheelchair, get me to the show. Hurry, 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 before I go low. I can't control my fingers, I can't control my toes. Oh no, oh, 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 oh. So when it's 24 hours to go, I won't be sedated. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. I won't be sedated. Just put me in a wheelchair and get me to the show. Hurry, 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 before I go low. I can't control my fingers, I can't control my toes. Oh no, oh, 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 oh. Bam, 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 bam. I wanna be sedated. Bam, 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 bam. I wanna be sedated. Bam, 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 bam. I wanna be sedated. Bam, 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 bam. I wanna be sedated.
What's going on, people? What's going on? Well, we took a little break last night, Audra and I. Everything's good. Everybody's good. Everybody's in good spirits. Yeah, just the normal, every once in a blue moon. Just take an exhale, do something different, and have some ice cream. Yeah, that's what we do, man. So before I get to delve into anything, let me bring up a man who needs no introduction. He is quite mad, but aren't we all? You know him as the Madman. He's Mr. Entertainment.
Hey, everyone.
The Madman, Madison Maine. Richie is here.
What's going on?
Not much. Not
I gotta
much at
fix my
all.
camera.
Man.
You look like you're 10 feet taller than I am. Yeah, that's better.
And we have a special cameo appearance by a gentleman, and I do use the word gentleman because he is a gentleman, unlike myself.
Anyone who can whip up biscuits and gravy is a gentleman in my book.
Yeah, well, that would be Mrs. AWR, who whips those up. I would imagine. We got Mr. American Woodland Relics is here, just to pop in for a few and talk about his stream on Friday night. It's going to have a lot to do with Dig It Dude and a lot to do with the great state of New Jersey. So let's see. I'm just waiting to see if somebody pops in. So I'm going to give it there it is. I was waiting, and there it is. So we have a birthday. I want to reach out and say happy birthday to one, the only, Mr. Dave Hart, Acousticized.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See if I can get it to work. Guess it doesn't want to. Herbie Hancock's version of that.
This is 1980s all day long.
80.
But this is better than not singing.
And a big happy birthday, Mr.
All right.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
Happy
nice.
birthday.
This is too funny.
I know, right? It has a mind of its own. But I got other shout outs tonight. I got a big shout out to Mr. Alan Hedricks, who sent me a wonderful care package of coinage and a beautiful buckle book. So you find a buckle, you don't know what it is, what time frame, this book will help you out a lot. So a big, big shout out to Alan Hedricks, Mr. Valley Relic Hunters. And of course, the one and only Clint Stans Ladd, who sent some amazing stuff for Dig It Dude. The outpouring of donations is I don't know if I have words. Just incredible. I mean, this seated hunt is just, man. I mean, think about this. I was thinking about this. I was talking to Richie and Paul backstage, and think about this. I think we're up to around 10 detectors that we're giving away. So think about this. Think about this. If we got 100 people and we're giving away 10 detectors, you got a 1 in 10 chance of winning a detector, basically.
Yep.
If you think about it. So crazy. We probably have just as many pinpointers. Man, the list goes on. The coins, the relics. I'm still looking in the paperwork to see if there's some kind of stipulation that allows Audrey and myself and Shelly and Dawn to dig in the seat around. I haven't found it yet, so I may have to.
If you're seating the coins, it's probably not a good idea.
Probably not, no. But
you got to find that loophole, Bobby.
Man, I'll tell you. If there was
plus, I'm going to bring up one
yeah.
more. I'm going to add a 1 ounce silver round. It's a piece on earth.
Nice.
Yeah, we ain't gonna bury that though. We'll bury a token for that one.
There you go. So I will be bringing that one up myself and handing it over to Bobby and Audra and Dawn and Shelley.
There'll be a token in the ground for that one. Which the tokens, I believe, are actually skeleton keys. So if you dig up a skeleton key, you win a prize. It's that simple.
Cool.
Plus, you get a skeleton key.
Plus you get a skeleton key. But man, wow, the chat's already gone to food. I know, right?
We haven't gone to food yet.
Wear a blindfold.
But we're fixing to.
Yeah.
Bobby, let me set the story straight.
Okay.
I do make the buttermilk biscuits.
Oh, do you?
I knew that.
And Blenda does the gravy.
Okay.
I hadn't mastered gravy yet.
No.
So
You know what? If it works, leave it like it is, man.
exactly,
It ain't broke. It ain't broke. Don't fix it, man.
Don't fix it. That's it.
Don't-
That's
Ain't
it.
nothing to fix. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Uh, Richie, I know you got out.
I got out. I did a little metal detecting at my neighbor's house. Didn't find much, but found enough to make some great crap art. But we went bottle digging again, even in the heat. I mean, insane humidity. We were out there digging in the dump, digging up bottles and marbles like we usually do. Almost always have some sort of prop. My
Bravo.
marble, my latest.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I did not get out. I was going to get out. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. Knox charged, ready to go. I was going to do a little water hunt this morning, and it just never stopped raining. By the time it stopped raining, it was like 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that, 11 o'clock, and it got sticky. I was like, yeah, I guess I'm doing shit around the house today, not going out. So
I did score some silver at the local coin star.
and doesn't Georgie
Georgie.
got you a Georgie.
Somebody said it right next to the tray. They couldn't figure out why it wouldn't accept it, so they just set it there for me to find.
Yeah, it's just it's funny. People don't realize the difference between the silver coins and the coins that have the zinc and all that in it. And if you, I mean, you don't even have to really. You can just tell the difference between the two. If you drop a regular quarter on a counter or a table, and then drop a silver one, it's night and day. You can hear it. It's just got a whole different sound, silver. And it's the same thing when you drop them in the Coinstar. They just don't. It doesn't pick up the silver for some reason, which is good for us, the people that go to stores and go, oh, Coinstar, let me go check that out real quick. Unfortunately, the only store around here really that has a Coinstar is Walmart, and I don't shop at Walmart, so I'm never there.
Yeah, our local grocery store has one.
Nah, mine doesn't, and our Walmart has one, but I really don't shop at Walmart, and I really don't shop much at all. My wife orders everything. She'll order it from whatever store online and do curbside pickup. The only thing we don't do that for really is the groceries. We'll go grocery shopping, but yeah, I don't really go to Walmart, so I don't really get the chance at the Coinstar thing. But
Yeah,
Richard,
up this way we're still horse and buggy, so we
yeah,
don't quite have that curbside thing going.
no, you guys don't have that yet.
No,
Yeah,
we
you can do
barely
that.
have Walmart.
Eric, the Ultimate Finds box is here.
I think I'd rather get my own groceries. You know what you're getting.
Yeah, groceries we don't do that for, but mostly anything here you can, whether it's a Target or Walmart or Best Buy or Kohl's or anything around here, they all got curbside pickup. You order it online, they send you an email, your order's ready to be picked up. You get there, you let them know you're there. They bring it right out to the car. You're done. Whatever.
And got by the crowd that way.
Yeah. Well, COVID really pushed that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I got still people every once in a while I see come into my store and wearing masks, and I'm like, come on, guys. Come on. It's over. Come on, let's go. But to each his own.
There were, even before COVID, there was certain people who were, whether they had going through chemo or what have you, would wear a mask anyway, just to protect themselves because they were vulnerable.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel that. I just for me, it's over. Been over. Whatever happens now. So, so Paul.
Yes, sir.
Tell us why you're here, man.
I appreciate you inviting me, Bobby.
Yeah.
Guys, Bobby has mentioned Friday night, 8 o'clock, on American Woodland Relics YouTube channel.
Personal choice.
We're going to have some all-stars to talk to as guests. Of course, we got Bobby. we'll have Audra, Dawn, and Shelley. And hey, we're going to talk about what to expect when you go into New Jersey. If you've never been to New Jersey, what to expect when you go in. I've done a little research, and there's some stuff that I didn't know about that I don't see down here in Georgia. And so we're going to touch a little bit about that. I'll go ahead and say BYOB, and it's not what you think. And we'll leave that as that. So tune in Friday night, and, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, things in Jersey to expect. We also going to get into Dig It Dude some. And so join us Friday night, 8 o'clock on American Woodland Relics. My co-host Jonathan is in Maine. So
Oh, what's
I
he
thought
doing in
this
my
would be
state? He didn't ask my permission.
he's keeping an eye on you, Richie. But you know, and we'll talk about Dig It Dude. Let the Dig It Dude creators talk about what's going to happen, and you know, kind of dig a little deeper into their activities for the weekend, which is coming up, August the 25th is meet and greet.
Yes. From 6
and
p.m.
then, and then they'll do the natural hunt's going to be first, right, Bobby?
The natural hunt Saturday and
Yeah.
Sunday, but the seeded hunt on Sunday will be before the natural.
Okay. So
And
y'all
by the
tune
way,
in.
just to let you know, there's no Piggly Wigglies in New Jersey.
There's hardly any in Georgia anymore. So
Oh, okay.
They about faded out.
I got you. All right, so let me take a minute. Let me take a minute real quick before you continue. I just want to say hello to these awesome, amazing people. We got Anthony, the Brooklyn treasure hunter.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, yep. Anthony.
Brucey's here. We got to get Brucey a nickname.
Bruce.
We have the birthday boy, Dave Hart, acousticized, is here.
Hello, Dave.
Audra Dude, Jersey History Hunter, Pew Pew is here.
Hey.
Audra rocks.
The Madman is here. You know who's not? You know who's not here?
Who's not here?
Mike, Madman Man is here.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Richard, Metal Detecting Brooklyn is here.
Hello, Richard.
Hey, Richard.
Joe, Michigan Gems, and possibly Mini Gems.
Joe and Mini Gems. Hello.
Yeah. Desdemona is here.
Hello,
hey,
Mona.
We have the Taco King, Jason, North Jersey Detectorist, Mr. Nud himself.
Mr. Nud.
All at once, Jason. All at once.
Yeah. Eric.
Joe, Piggly Wiggly is a grocery chain.
It's a grocery store, yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, who pimped out my new Xterra Pro.
I like the color, Bobby.
Pimp that sucker out for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pimped it out nice. So
Belinda may take that one from you.
appreciate the effort there.
Do you have one of those, Paul?
No, she just likes the color.
Oh.
All right. Speaking of, Clint, Stan's lad is here.
Hey, Clint.
Hey, Clint.
and also who gave Clint donated some amazing things for Dig It Dude. Awesome. I got a little peek at it today. Oh man. And another one, Mr. Alan Hendricks, Valley Relic Hunters, also got a package from him today. Some awesome stuff, coins, uh, awesome buckle book for those of you find buckles and aren't sure what they are or what time frame they're from. That'll come in very handy. I actually have one. I have a digital one in my email. I can just pull up and I look it up. But Mr. Rick Shabbat is here.
Rick.
And Mr. Phil Bortner just popped in.
Phil.
Probably forgot I was on 7 tonight instead of 8. If I'm not working, if I'm off, I'll do it at 7. But if I have to work, obviously I work until 7. So it's a little difficult for me to do a stream at 7. But Nancy Bodwell is here.
Hey, Nancy.
Nancy.
Mr. Tom Kingery is here.
Hey, Tom.
Tom.
All right. So continue, Paul.
But yeah, that's Dig It Dude's gonna be an awesome event. And I know Audra has been wanting to do this for a long, long time.
Yep.
And I'm so proud that she's finally hooked up with a good team. And this year's going to be the first event. And we're just proud of everything that y'all have done for Dig It Dude. And I think it's going to be a big hit.
You know what? I'm less worried about the event itself than I am anything. I don't. As far as that goes, you know, whether it's your first event you're doing or your 20th event, nothing ever goes perfect. Nothing ever goes
exactly
like you wanted to. But the important thing is, you know, there's going to be a lot of people that we have met, we have dug with, you know, have met at other events. But then there's going to be a lot that we haven't. And to me, that's the big thing is being able to, you know, spend this time with people, you know, that we've been accustomed to spending time with, digging and hanging out, and then some new ones. And that's, you know, to me, that's going to be the highlight for me. And then also, you know, to see if I could just see a few people dig up some things that they just don't get the opportunity to dig because they just don't live in that kind of an area. Walk away with, even if it's just a relic or just, you know, something from an era and a time that just wasn't a part of their domain, their area.
Right.
You know, whether it's a musket ball or Shannon Q.
Hey, Shannon. Q.
But that's all a bonus. But just to spend time and put faces to names, you know, and personalities to names and stuff like that is just going to be. That's for me. That's the be all tell all everything. That's you know, the rest. I don't think I've ever been more excited for an event that I'm not digging in. So,
hey, if we find a spoon, we'll donate it to you, Bobby.
Appreciate that. But I saw Dennis's picture. I saw Dennis's picture the other day. Dennis has got enough spoons for everybody.
Oh man, it's but yeah, it's like you said, the event is going to be fun, and I've hunted with Audra. She's come down. I've hunted with Emily Little Dirt Diggers.
It was the same day, wasn't it?
And no,
Oh,
I hunted
it was-
with Emily separate from when Audra did.
They were close.
So-
They were close together, though.
About 2 years.
I thought, really, was it that far apart?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Mm.
Because I know they
So-
stopped up on the way back from FH8, and stopped up.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? I remember. Audrey came down and dug with you, and then
Mm-hmm.
you went down to dig with Emily, got us seated,
Yep.
and then they
Yep.
stopped up and dug with Emily on the way back from FHH. I'll get this shit together one of the
So, I've met a couple of people, but, coming up to this event, we're excited meeting everybody.
Yep, you're gonna meet
I
a
mean-
lot of new people.
Yeah. So, it ain't just the hunt, it's the gathering. That's
True.
that's going to be a lot of fun.
That's very true. Future bleeps we got two from across the pond now.
Yep. Hey, future bleeps. But, I just wanted to mention a couple of things. Friday night, 8:00 on American Woodland Relics. We'll have Bobby, Audra, Dawn, and Shelley. We'll get a little deeper into Dig It Dude and what to expect while in New Jersey. If you've never been to New Jersey, like me and Belinda, we're getting to the age we're going to start doing some things. And
Life is short, man.
yeah, life is short. And meeting everybody that we follow on YouTube at Dig It Dude, that's just going to be a bonus, a great bonus. So, Bobby, I appreciate you letting me hop on and
I appreciate you coming.
chat a
man.
little bit. And just remember Friday night.
Yes, we'll be there. And yes, Alan,
All
we
right.
are going to have name tags. So now we will also choose what name we put on there. So
Oh Lord,
Wear
we
it
in
well.
trouble, folks.
wear it well. That's all I have to say. Wear it well. Trey Shouter's here. JBP's here. Future bleeps. So yeah.
Bobby, y'all have a good night. I'll jump off here and jump back in the chat. And
All right. You might want to do that because I might be giving away a couple things.
I heard a little birdies mention something about that. So.
Yeah, it might be. Is asshole taken yet? No, you can put your name on the list though, Alan.
Nice being
Oh,
on with
my-
you, Paul.
Yep.
Hey, it's good being on with y'all, and y'all have a good night. And
Oh,
when
You go ahead.
when you're out there swinging, find something good.
All right.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Shannon's doing a little Eminem. Hi, my name is. Hi, my name is. But thank you, Paul, for coming up and talking about that a little bit. We'll see you Friday. We'll see you Friday night. Hopefully, you guys can come and join.
If there's
Man.
a nicer guy on the planet than Paul, I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, you'd be hard pressed, man. You'd be hard pressed to find anybody. Just I guess you could say kind of like a gentle giant
Yeah.
in a sense. But yeah, Atlantic City, yeah, it's about an hour and a half away. But so yeah, I mean, if you wanted to shoot down Atlantic City after one of the nights and dig and go down there and head back, you can.
Is that as big as it used to be, or
Nah,
Atlantic?
nah,
No.
nah,
You don't hear a lot about it. Las
Nah,
Vegas
not-
either.
nah, not really. It's I mean, you know what it is too, is gambling has become so legal now. I don't know. I know it varies state to state. here in Jersey, you can actually go online and play at one of the casinos in Atlantic City. You don't even have to leave your house.
It's not legal here yet, but it's
It's
going to
legal
be
here.
soon.
It is legal here, but so yeah, it's not quite what it used to be. And
Yeah.
the city itself, the internal part, not the casino area, isn't the greatest. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, it's kind of like in a sense, it's kind of like being in parts of Baltimore or yeah, don't leave the strip. Not a good idea to leave the strip.
Yeah,
Um,
stay out.
Yeah, there's a ton of casinos in Pennsylvania. You got what, Foxwoods in Connecticut,
Mohegan Sun.
the Mohegan Sun Way. There's tons of them. But you just got to stay on the boardwalk. And Anthony said they're looking to start redoing Coney Island and bring a casino and some hotels there in the future. Shannon says they have gaming parlors in every strip mall. It's funny you say that, Shannon, because I went years ago. I went snowboarding in Missoula, Montana. Dude, you
know
could
you snowboarded.
I did. And not bad for somebody who can't stand the cold, but I went. But dude, you go to Denny's, dude, or any bar there, and they got slot machines in it. And then at 2:00, the bar stops serving liquor and they start serving coffee, and it's open all night. You can gamble everywhere.
Yeah.
Walmart, Denny's, it doesn't matter. It's just crazy. Now I can understand why the divorce rate's so high there. Men are probably getting out of work, going home. Instead of going home, they're taking their paychecks, going to the bar, they're drinking, they're gambling, and by the time they get home, they're broke. Wow.
That doesn't make for a good relationship.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I like the only gambling I really like to do is a little bit on football. I
do DraftKings. I do DraftKings. When I go down to Atlantic City, though, I just sit at a nickel poker machine, video poker, and I could sit there. I'll put like $50 in it, and I can play that all day.
Yeah.
I don't go crazy. I'm not a huge gambler like that.
I remember back in the day playing the Mafia cards. You know what those are?
I've heard of them.
Yeah, we used to play those when I worked in the mill. But since
And
I
I
got in the
agree.
mill,
I agree with Shannon. I miss the days when I used to go there, and if you hit something, they had the little plastic buckets on the side of the machine, and you just had your little bucket, and the quarters would come out. Now they just print out this little piece of paper, a voucher. You take it up there. It's kind of boring.
that's kind of lame.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but
Woohoo! I want a paper voucher.
yeah, exactly. Jason wants tacos. The buckets. Yes, the buckets, the plastic buckets. You just did, and you'd hit and you hear ding, 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 and the quarters would be coming out, and you were like, yeah, laundry money.
Wouldn't that sound good if they were all silver quarters coming out?
I know, right? Imagine if we knew now what we knew then what we know now. I'd have been going through them looking for some silvers. But let me see something real quick here. What's Mona doing? Mona's
Got a 5 Powerball.
5 Powerballs?
Yeah.
I got you.
My mother asked me today if I bought a Powerball ticket. I said, nope.
No?
I know what the odds are. We used to buy like hundreds of those. We used to group together in the mill, buy like 100 tickets. We'd hit.
They do that at my wife's jobs. They all kind of chip in, and
you realize quickly how astronomical the odds are when you only hit like a handful of numbers out of 100 tickets.
Yeah, exactly. Something's up to $1 billion. $1 billion. What's up to $1 billion now? Powerball?
One of them is probably the Powerball.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy. All right, so that's too much money for one person. You're right. That's a lot of money for one person. What are you going to do with all that? It's a lot of coke you could buy with that.
I'd probably write down everybody I knew and divide it evenly amongst everybody I knew.
I'd be getting calls from relatives that not only did I probably not meet, but I haven't seen in like 50 years.
Yeah.
And nah, I'm good. I go to work and make my money. I don't even play that stuff. It just, with my luck, I'd win, and it would be a nightmare. So, yeah,
It could be.
everybody's in the chat going, with your luck, you'd win. Yeah, that would be my luck. It would probably be, I'd win. It'd be the worst thing that ever happened to me.
You know, that happens to a lot of people. They win a lottery and it's the worst thing that ever happened to them.
Yeah.
They lose all their friends. Some of them end up divorced.
I might move to England if that happened. If I played and won, I might move to England, dude. I'm moving right next door to Clint. Right next door to Clint. I'm buying the house right next door. And Clint, you ready? When we going? When we going out, Clint? We going to dig? I'm ready.
Wherever you go, I'm going.
That's it. That's it. All right, so I got a couple of giveaways tonight. But one of them's a little, I guess you could say, on the odd scale for a giveaway, but not so really, because I've actually given something similar away before. So let's see. Let's see. How about let's see. We're going to use a keyword, and we're going to use one of Jason's favorite words here. Is taco. So type in the word taco for your chance to win whatever it is I'm giving away. I won't tell you what it is until you win. How's that? I kind of like that. The
A little bit of
unknown,
mystery.
the mystery, the secret. Audrey, you might want to get in on this one. Just saying. It would go well with one of your homely house items. Burrito. Now I want Taco Bell. All right, I'll give you guys 30 more seconds. Yeah, I know. Me too, Mona. Now I want to go to Taco Bell. I might go to Taco Bell after this. It's not that far from me.
We actually got one of those up here.
You'll get a chance to eat enchiladas at empanadas at Dig It Dude. It's a ghost for Audra's jar, yes. All right, so let's give it a little draw here. Let me share my screen real quick.
I had tacos for supper tonight.
Did you?
Yeah.
I could go for
Chicken
tacos.
tacos.
I could go for a taco. All right, so we're good to go here? Yeah. All right, here we go. Spin away. I just sent out a bunch of prizes, so now I have some more to send out now after tonight. Whoa, he's on a roll. I just sent one out. Yeah. I just sent one out for Tom. I should have waited a day or two. Mr. Tom Kingery has won
What is it? 2 weeks
Tom,
ago,
you're on
you
a
won
roll,
too.
man. You get your Powerball tickets, bro. Get your Powerball tickets. Let's see. All right, Tom. What did you win, Tom? You won. Not my phone. You have won. Let me get rid of this stop screen real quick. Okay, cool. Tom has won a Google Home Mini. You can
Smart
ask
speaker,
it.
right?
What's that?
Smart speaker, right?
Well, it's kind of like Alexa, but Google's version.
Yep.
But I have all Google stuff. So I do play my Sirius XM. I play my music on it. Everything else is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Tom has won a Google Home Mini. So you'll have to figure out. It's very easy to hook up. You just download the app, connect it through Wi-Fi, and ask it stupid questions or play your music through it. You just use it to set an alarm and have it wake you up, or you can set an alarm and have it notify you when all your favorite streams are on. So there's a little plug.
Yeah.
There's a little plug. So congratulations to Tom.
Way to go, Tom.
Yeah, sometimes I like to pick up these little odd things like that. Just different, than the typical, coins and stickers and, some people have some people, that win fairly frequently probably have so many stickers or like, please, just don't give away any more stickers. No more stickers, please.
Another
I
sticker from him.
got so many stickers. I don't need any stickers. But it can core an apple. It can't core an apple, Bruce, but it can tell you how to core an apple. So close. Very close. I think the last one I gave away was, what was that? Oh, I gave away the Amazon Echo Show 5, the one with the screen.
Yeah.
I forgot who won that, though. Oh, I know.
Core an apple. You're not making a pie.
No, I remember who won that. That was Digging the North, Janice Lynn.
Yep, Janice.
I hope it serves her well, or has served her well. But he's got the show. I've got the show too. It's called work. It's called The Shit Show. It's a big one too. Real big one. But I think everybody's job's a shit show, more or less. So
Yeah.
But
especially if you're doing the same thing over the years, because things change
yeah.
over the years.
Yeah, I'm going on a decade where I'm at. So yeah, it's a continuous shit show, but it's job security.
You do more and more for the same or less money, and
Yeah, not the same.
No matter what industry you're in.
Yeah. David Alfonsetti is here.
Hey, David.
All right. So, in case some of you didn't see my pictures earlier, I have gained a new member of the family. I have the MindLab Xterra Pro now. I only have one problem. I got a Nocta Simplex Plus sitting back here in between 3 MindLabs, and they're just not getting along. So they don't get along. So I think I'm going to have to eliminate my Simplex Plus, which is not a bad machine. It's just that, my Noxes are my Noxes, my MindLabs are my MindLabs. I think I used my Simplex Plus 3 times, maybe 4. That was it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's just been sitting there, and now I have another MindLab back there. So yeah, I don't give away Simplex. Is that what he heard? Alan heard?
Yeah, next week, right?
Yeah. And Alan has the Xterra Pro. He picked that up in April, which is probably one of the reasons why I decided to pick it up myself. It was very similar to the Nox. It isn't the Nox.
Yeah.
Very light, very, very light. I am going to have to, when I use it, I am going to have to adjust because and it's not going to affect me too much. The VDIs are different. The numbers are different. They're more like a Garrett.
Every machine's like
Yeah,
different.
but I don't really pay a lot of attention to my VDI, even on my Noxes. I just go by tones and sound. I may peek at it before I dig the hole, but yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. But I'll set the tones up the way I want them set up, and I'll do the same
Exactly.
thing. I'm not going to go really too much by VDI. I'm going to go by tones. So, and I don't use, like, my Nox has 50 tones. I use 5. That's it. I use 5 tones on mine. So I don't know. I have to decide what I want to do with that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't need an Xterra.
I might, yeah.
I got so many machines now.
Yes, but I don't know. I'm sure at some point I'll hold on to it. I'm sure at some point I'll run across somebody who's, needs a machine, is in dire straits or something. So I'll just let her sit there until it's time. Until somebody needs it bad enough to where, it's time for me to part with it. So I'm not going to use it, but every machine, Mona, has pros and cons. I don't really go, and I don't put a lot of stock into reviews. I don't put a lot of stock into opinions. It's like anything else. You go, it is a good backup. If you go to, we'll say, a department store or an appliance store, and you're researching and you're looking up appliances, and you go and see a Samsung dryer, and you look it up and you look up the reviews, and there's like 4 or 5 bad reviews. If 500,000 people bought the dryer, and which you don't know, and 4 or 5 people gave a bad review, most people that buy things don't take the time to go and do these reviews. It's usually just the people that have a bad experience. So you don't know the numbers. You don't know, if 500,000 people bought it and 4 people didn't like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't know. You don't know the numbers.
There's always going to be somebody who has a bad experience, no matter what.
It is what it is, man. Shannon says, no, get a Speed Queen. Is that like a crack whore?
Don't get a Maytag, whatever you do.
Okay. I'm just the terminology.
I had bad experience with Maytags.
Shannon's terminology is throwing me off. She's telling me to get a Speed Queen.
I see where you're going with that, Bobby.
Yeah. She doesn't pay any attention to it. But I don't go by opinions. It's just, it's a washer and dryer. Okay. Sorry. Oops. So I don't go by that, and I go by what fits me. Is it going to suit me? Because also it's Phil's backup washer. Mona just caught that. Yeah, I don't really pull no punches, Mona, in case you haven't figured that out by now. And I say whatever the hell I want to say. So, with the thing that kind of irks me a little bit about, like, the people's opinions about everything, is not everybody hunts the same thing. Not everybody hunts the same type of area. Some people do beaches. Some people do tot lots. Some people do parks. Some people do farm fields. Everything has its place. Some are good at all of them. Equinox, 800. But some of them are good at multiple things. Some of them are specific or better at other things. But people's opinions, you can't. I can't rely on that. You know what I'm relying on?
No, you can't.
I'm relying on my own eye test, my own whatever. Whatever works for me. What works for me might not work for you. It might not work for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
And plus, it's the experience of the person too. You hand somebody who hasn't detected before an ACE 200,
Right.
they might love it. You hand them an XP Deus 2, it's like they're going to be confused. I mean,
and the funny thing is, the people giving these opinions are the experts.
Yeah.
The experts. There are no experts. No such thing. Everybody. There's no such thing as any experts. You can be more experienced, but there's no experts. There is no such thing as an expert, because the minute, I don't care whether it's your job or a hobby, the minute you pick up that detector and you walk out your door with it, and you go out and hunt, and you're not trying to learn or learning something, then you need a new hobby. Because every time I go out, something happens where I go, oh shit. You know what I mean? Something happens, or my machine will do something, or I'll get over something and go, and then I'll dig it and go, that's not what I thought it was going to be. You don't know. You never know. There's no such thing as an expert. I don't care what anybody says. Self-proclaimed. There's just too many things you can't control to be an expert. And from my opinion, to be an expert is something you have to have full control. Yes or no? You can't control everything. You can't control the soil. You can't control the weather. If you don't think the weather has anything to do with anything, detect a field when there hasn't been any rain in a month and a half, and then detect it again after a couple of days of rain. Tell me it's not going to be different. Everything's different. Everything changes. The soil changes. The weather affects the soil. Weather affects everything. Bruce and I spent most of last summer digging farm fields where my piranha goes through like butter, and we couldn't get an inch or two down. It was so bad because we hadn't been rain in 2+ months. This year we've been much more fortunate. It's been humid, it's been hot, but we've gotten rain fairly consistently every week, so it's really helped keep the ground from getting too hard. You know how it's like when you hit November and December, Richie, where you were at. You go to hit a field, it's like concrete.
Yeah.
So
you go in, in the woods where you got leaf cover.
That's it. That's it. It can get like that in the summer too if there's no rain. But you dig it on, and exactly how you grid. I'm a gridder. I like to grid. That's what I do. There's a give and take with everything. What one machine can do, another machine can't. But that's where your experience and skill comes in, is to be able to overcome. If one machine can do this, and this machine can do this and this, that this can't, there's always a way to overcome that. And the simple way to overcome it is this. I grid. I go slow. And my coil is basically scraping the ground. Period. Slow and low, I grid. There's no ancient Chinese secret. There's no
take me away.
Algon, take me away. There's no secret. Plain and simple. I don't care if you have an $80 bounty hunter or a $1,600 Manicore or a $2,500 CTX 3030. If you swing too fast and swing too high, It don't matter what machine you have, does it? If
I'm
it
convinced
beeps,
that 85-90% of stuff can be found with any machine.
if it beeps, it'll find stuff. It's that simple.
Yeah.
That simple. And I know plenty of people who use bounty hunters. Josh Parker uses one. Finds great stuff. Now he lives in a great Civil War area. Finds, three bringers like they're going out of style. It's whatever machine you have. As long as you learn the settings, put the settings to where you're comfortable. The tones are comfortable for you. Um, you know, um, adjust the length that's comfortable for you. Just make everything fitted towards you. It's like wearing a pair of jeans. It's like a woman wearing a pair of Gloria Vanderbilt's in the 80s. They just bought the jeans a certain size and they got on the bed and they jumped off the bed right into them so that they can get them on. I remember those days. But and that's your metal detecting tip for the evening. Thank you. Simple, just simple. Just doesn't matter what machine you have. Grid, go slow, and go low.
Put in your time.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do one more giveaway. Oh, is that Charlie? I saw Charlie. Did I see Charlie? I said somebody said hi to Charlie.
No, I don't
Yes.
see him.
Mr. Charlie Harley is here.
Oh, that Charlie. I was thinking of Charlie Reiser.
Charlie is learning the legend now. Everything is a learning curve. Everything. So here's what we'll do. Let me just check this out real quick. Okay. So we will do one more giveaway. I will not tell you what it is until you win it. Let me just clear this and refresh. Calgon, take me away.
You have to be our age to know that one.
Yeah.
That was the 70s and 80s.
Yes, it was. All right, so this next giveaway, I will give you a hint. It is a coin. The keyword for this next one will be silver. It might be silver, might be nothing, but we're just going to use the word silver anyway. Let me share the screen real quick.
There's probably a good chance that the keyword has something to do with the prize.
It's very possible, but you know me. It might not.
Might be a fake out.
It might be. Richie,
Yeah.
you guys doing a premiere this weekend? Or you doing a stream?
I already got mine scheduled for Saturday night.
Your premiere?
Yep.
All right. And then you got what? Outdoor.
I don't know who the lineup is this week. I think
Okay.
the Bane Dirt Sweepers might be in there too.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Dennis usually sets that up.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Dennis will have something around 7, and I'll be
Right.
at 7:15.
7:15, right?
Yeah.
And then
also
also-
before us.
I do not know if Shelly and Dawn are streaming tomorrow night. You'll have to keep an eye on that. If they are streaming, it will be at 7:00 on Can You Dig It with Dawn and Shelly, and also on Facebook, preferably YouTube. They don't pay a whole lot of attention to the Facebook page, but neither do we. All right, so I'll give you guys 30 more seconds, and we'll do this giveaway and call it a night. Because now somebody got me all Taco Bell crazy, and now I want Taco Bell.
I could go for a burrito.
You know, I'm dying to try. I heard their breakfast is pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never gone there. Frederick Romano, I've never gone there for breakfast. Frederick, there you go. He caught on to that one quick. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. And here we go. Here we go. Draw. Whoa.
Phil Bortner.
Mr. Phil Bortner.
Congrats.
Congratulations to Phil. Shannon says, depending on what this is, it's mine. Mine. Shannon said mine. All right, so
You should say congratulations, Shannon Bortner.
yeah, you might be screwed on this one, Phil. You might be a little screwed on this one, but once I put this in the mail, it's no longer my problem. It's yours. You're gonna have to fight Shannon for it if she so desires. And let me get rid of the screen real quick. Stop screen. And Mr. Phil Bordner has won a 1905 Barber half.
Oh, nice.
Yes, big, chunky Barber half. Congratulations to Phil.
Big silver.
She said, yep. Shannon's like, yep, mine. What is that word that they use in court when you're married? Everything is subject to equitable distribution. And Shannon is now the equitable distribution.
I haven't been there yet, Bobby. I hope I never do.
Nah, what are you going to do? You know what, though? Congratulations, Phil and Shannon. Y'all have a great night. Don't forget, tomorrow night, I don't know if they're streaming, but check. He has a barber half. Donate to Dig It Dude, please. Sorry, Q. Huh. You sure, Phil? Going once before it goes in the Dig It Dude jar? Going twice? It's in the Dig It Dude jar. And see now, Shannon's not even mad. And you know what?
She probably told him to.
You should make hubby those awesome chocolate chip cookies because her and Phil sent me a big bag of chocolate chip cookies and they were awesome. Phil does rock. You all rock. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Don and Shelley. Saturday, at least we know for sure 7 and 7:15. Dennis DF Digger, Richie Madison Maine at 7:15. Check the rest out for the other lineup. And then Friday night, she'll probably win it. Take it to it anyway. Friday night on American Woodland Relics, 8 o'clock. Myself, Audra, and I think Dawn and Shelley are going to be on, and we're going to give out some more information about Dig It Dude, go over some things, and I'm sure I'll pull some shit. So, y'all have a great night. Richie, you have a great night, and we will see you all soon.
Night, everyone.